file with a story from the Mail Online. And it's very online, in fact, the Twitter files. For a change, it seems that the walls are closing in on the FBI rather than Donald Trump.
Well, we'll see what's going to happen, really. This reminds me back in the day with the Nixonian times when the state was at war with their own people.
Yeah.
And so the FBI has come out because of Elon Musk, who is a god to me. He's a god. He came out and he said that they found out looking at files at Twitter after he bought it that Twitter was given $3.5 million by the FBI
as a sort of slush fund,
as a reward for investigating American citizens.
Was it given in vouchers, like FBI vouchers or something?
I think it was just
spend
cash.
At your local FBI store.
And how did nobody notice this? That they can just ship $3.5 million. America is such a rich country. It's completely.
But it was just nakedly like a bribe. It was essentially like so nearly a bribe.
It was like saying, we know we're doing something wrong,
yeah,
but if you take this money, we won't bother you.
This will help to furnish the extra office that we've asked you to open.
But you're going to need it because Twitter is losing was losing so much money. The amazing part of the story to me is that the FBI agent in San Francisco was named Elvis Chan.
Elvis
Chan.
That sounds fake. That sounds like a name you'd make up for an agent, isn't it?
It's like Mr. doesn't it? Or so is it like a sort of? Is it like a?
I assume it's a Chinese guy.
Elvis, old mate. It's like that.
Yeah. Well, I assume it's a Chinese guy whose name. He's literally a Chinese Elvis.
Well, there was a point
loads of them.
not long ago where the data was extrapolated to demonstrate that by the end of the 21st century there would be more Chinese Elvis impersonators. Do you remember that? There was such a growing trend.
There's a point where every Chinese person will be an Elvis impersonator.
Yes. But then suddenly broke that. What do you think?
And you won't be able to say they all look like Elvis because that would be offensive.
You don't twit much, do you?
I don't tweet much. Yeah. I go through phases where I do. I think it's from what it started out as being, and as all social media is going, it's become more and more of a cesspit. I think it's full of awful things.
Now that Musk has brought all the old band.
I'm two minds to see where. It's too early to say right now.
Yeah.
We'll come to Musk in a moment, in fact, because we've got a story on him. But he's
too early to say.
What I find funny about this is just how bad intelligence agencies are at covering their tracks.
Yeah.
That they got found out so easily, and the money was paid as a thank you, which is not a deep disguise, is it? It's sort of little thank you notes and so on.
I mean, I'm obviously naive, but I'm a little bit surprised that Twitter didn't destroy these records as well before they handed over all the files to.
Well, it seems silly.
I guess that's legal, but
But of course, this has also come whilst the Congressional Committee has been recommending 4 charges on Trump. Who I'm no Trump fan, but he said that the election was faked and so on, and this now looks like there was some
it may not
messing around that shouldn't have been happening.
But certainly shenanigans.
Yeah, certainly shenanigans. Yeah.
And I do. No, he's malarkey, isn't it? I do think it's very interesting now that both main parties in America, the Democrats and the Republicans, they've changed tack, and there is definitely a sense that they are trying not to argue on their policies or on program of legislation that would change things. They are trying to present the other party as being so thoroughly corrupt as beyond redemption. You see what I mean? There's a sense that the war is being fought at that level rather than we think it would be better to bring up interest rates a little bit and whatever.
Yeah, I think because I'm not saying. I'm telling you what side that I think. I think the Democrats have gone off the deep end, really.
Yeah.
And there's so much buried information about it. Maybe that's why it's come out.